we talk about everything and anything. I am TerreSha Moore, and I have with me
RJ Lerry
and
Star Conswayla.
And special guest for today,
JeCorey Hawkins.
And behind the scenes,
Georgia Grundy II, out of the mud media.
Yeah, so we have a really, really, really good show as we do every week. Mm-hmm. How was y'all's weekend? Y'all do anything special?
You know what? I didn't do too much, but clean.
Clean.
Yeah, I did a lot of cleaning.
Spring cleaning is underway.
Yeah, it just ain't feeling like spring. You know what I'm saying?
It's this Michigan weather, I tell you.
Right.
Well, my sister's a senior this year. We went to Fair State University in Big Rapids to tour the college. Mm-hmm. It was really fun. It was a long drive, child. But we're excited. She's happy to, finally get into the process of transitioning from high school to college. So that was fun. And they got a Ponderosa up there. So.
Oh, really?
Chicken's still good. RJ, you went to New Jersey.
That was last weekend.
Well, you went recently.
I don't want to talk about that.
You want to talk about that trip? I guess whatever stays in Jersey stays in Jersey.
Hear all about it.
I don't want to talk. Let's talk about our subjects.
What happened in Jersey?
Nothing happened in Jersey for real. I just don't want. It was last week.
Okay.
Last week. We didn't get a chance to even talk about it.
Well, we're not gonna talk about it now.
Oh, okay, fine.
You got touched in
Jersey.
We went to a Diddy party. You know what I'm saying?
No, they
didn't. My butt's still sore. I don't even know what happened, but
it's okay, man.
Me and George went. You know what I'm saying?
See, there you go. Get to throwing folks' names in there.
We can't sit down, but it's $500K in our bank account, so it's like.
No.
Child,
for 20 years.
God.
Well, anyway, also what happened this week, Coachella happened this weekend. I know I've been wanting to go for forever. And JT and Carisha and them, City Girls, been into it.
Right.
Lil Uzi was on stage voguing and getting down with his bad self, voguing and stuff. They said that JT's not really mad at Carisha for real. She's upset because her man was on stage voguing and she was taking it out on other people.
Okay.
I don't know.
So she don't like that. She don't like that stuff.
Child. I don't know. You know how Twitter and Instagram and Facebook is.
Hey, look, Twitter don't hold back. They don't hold back.
Are y'all on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
I have a Twitter.
What you be following on Twitter?
I got Twitter, but I don't be on there. I ain't been on there since 2018.
I don't really tweet a lot. I just like to go through and retweet.
Hey,
I use Twitter for porn. Just saying, you ain't gotta look it up. It be in your timeline. Like, this look like a good one.
Oh my gosh.
No, he's not lying because I was looking at something else and it just popped up. I was like,
yeah, you said. Back in the day, it started off with like Titty Tuesday, but now it's all over the place.
Yeah. It's everywhere now. Titty Tuesday, Ass Wednesday. It's not Ash.
Wednesday.
It's Ass.
They're showing everything. They're showing everything.
Like it's this girl from Flint who I follow on Twitter. Her name Lola.
Oh God.
She be putting full on fucking videos on there. I be like, yes, I'm here for it. Come on.
She be doing what?
You just be retweeting it.
No, I just watch it.
Some people do advertise their OnlyFans there though, and then they give links and stuff. I saw.
It'd be crazy when they be posting them on Facebook. Dropping them links in. I'm like,
don't watch my story.
Yeah,
it's a setup.
No, we gonna watch it.
It's a setup.
Yeah, porn doesn't belong on Facebook.
Yeah, not at all.
Twitter for sure. Not
Facebook. It's Twitter.
Yeah. Facebook is for family.
Should be, but they don't. They don't. Move like that.
It's crazy how social media has evolved into what it was used for at one point. It's they've been there fighting and arguing.
It would seem like at first it started off more like college, more for college, like the college students.
That's where Facebook started.
Well, Facebook did. Twitter always been ghetto.
Not Twitter, but
Twitter was always red.
Facebook,
yeah. Twitter ghetto.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You like Twitter?
Yeah.
It's crazy how it's just went from the MySpace to this.
I remember to get on Facebook, you had to go to college and have a job, and that's when it changed because you start seeing all the hood bitches on there. All the little hood bitches said they worked at Hollister. That's how you knew she ain't had no job.
But I really did work at Hollister though.
You did?
Yes.
You so
real
white.
Life, I swear to God, I did work there because how you had a sales associate.
Yeah.
They were called models. So I was a model for Hollister. Not no actual model. I worked in the... I actually did work at Hollister.
Right.
What else we got?
Let's see. Let me look at my thing right here.
TerreSha, what you just say about my man's
Chopper.
Chopper.
Is NLE Chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all he really did was give a shout out to his fans. He has a new song out, "Slut Me Out" too, and he said that he was showing love to what?
Slut Me Out too. So in the song, because I don't listen to him, do he want to get slutted out?
I don't know. I didn't listen to it yet.
I mean, is that part 2 or he just because it did.
That's what
kind of
I don't know if that's like the actual like EP or video or album, but that's what the project it is that he's referring to. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet.
I feel like I'm gonna have to say pause somewhere in this conversation.
But he was literally just saying, you know, I noticed that a lot of people in the LGBT community have been showing love and supporting the project, so I just want to say thank y'all. And people are calling him gay or trying to tell him that he's gay or whatever. He's just like, how? Because I'm showing love. I love whoever loved me. You support me. I appreciate you. So now they trying to call him gay and stuff. And he was just like, me showing love does not have nothing to do with my sexuality. I'm secure enough to know who I am and know I'm not gay. I'm just saying thank y'all to the fans because my music is for everybody.
I can understand that because that's how I feel too. You know what I mean? Like I used to produce a comedy show at a gay bar.
Yeah,
So
I was there.
and you know, and I had, you know, it didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? But it was hard booking comedians for it because a lot of comedians, a lot of the comedians, even in this area, especially in Michigan, they don't want to.
They were opposed to it, and I understand. Because it's like some people may not be familiar with that atmosphere. They're gonna think people in there gonna hit on them. They think the worst, but it's like they're just regular people. So somebody might look at you, compliment you, make you kind of feel like you want to close up your bosom, you know.
Yeah, you should definitely slide on you.
No, don't get me wrong. A gay
like,
dude,
hey, sugar lump.
a gay dude flirted with me and held my. He gave me a high five and held my shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you style real quick. He gave me a high five and was like.
Oh, he like
It
ripped your
turned
hand.
into that. I was like, hey man, but so I understand.
He was trying to lock fingers.
So that did happen, and we stopped doing the show shortly after that. But yeah, a lot of comedians wasn't fuck with it. I tried. I tried to book JeCorey for it. JeCorey was down for it though. He did.
Now, why you gotta laugh?
It was because he had.
What did he say?
Because I always, when I tell a dude, I'm like, yeah. So it's I'm like, yeah, I want to book you at this bar, blah, blah, blah. I tell him the budget. I'm like, yeah, so it's a gay bar.
You had to like speed past it real quick.
JeCorey was like, fuck, they gay? All right.
First off, that nigga just made that up.
Said somebody lied.
You said
don't be lying.
All right. Like, fine, I'll do it. Like, hit a nigga down. You know?
That nigga just made. That did not fucking.
I
That was so random.
He was like,
So what you say?
But I think it was the way I said it though, because I slipped it in casually, like, yeah. By the way, it's a gay bar. And so he was
So
like,
on that note,
he was like, fuck, they gay. All right.
First off, I'm
so
cool.
what
Clear
did
the
you really
air.
say?
I don't remember.
Clear the air.
I don't remember. The way he's saying it sounded like I had an issue with being gay bar. I don't give a fuck about no gay people.
No, he didn't have an issue with it. I want to clear that up.
It's, gay straight. It's like, you either gonna laugh or you're not. I don't remember how I responded because I be high.
That'd be high. That's every person who smokes weed. That's their excuse. Every time they don't remember something, I'd be high. I don't know.
I had a bad memory before I started smoking, but now
And you just making it worse purposely because you smoke.
not purposely.
You just don't care.
Just part of it.
You just choose to have.
You know what's
CRS.
crazy? I didn't start smoking weed till I got 28.
Yeah, I started smoking in my late 20s too.
Like I didn't said no to drugs all this time and got grown and decided to try to be
chasing
down.
the dragon.
Yeah.
After your brain develops, it's a whole nother area.
It does nothing for me. I don't.
You ain't smoked with the right people. Well, I guess you be around the weed. You don't actually smoke it.
I hit the blunt occasionally. It don't do nothing to make me sleepy, but I guess that's like the point.
Look, if you want to smoke after, I have some sativa in my
Okay.
car.
Uh-oh.
It's not gonna put.
I don't experiment no more.
he finna invite you to a smoke session.
It's a half. Well,
Get smoked out.
Put in rotation.
you only need 2 hits and you'll feel something. Guarantee. It's good weed, but it's just you probably smoke with niggas who do like hybrids or indicas, and that's a different effect.
Yeah.
I like sativa, so it's like like
Is
the
it
uppers.
the upper?
Yeah, the uppers. I like to move
See,
around.
I
if I
ask
get high.
questions. I know what the uppers and the downers and the indicas and the different kinds, and I'm just because this one dude told me some. Oh, I got some ice cream cake. I said, "Oh, what kind is it?" I thought he was talking about real ice cream
Wow.
cake. Then he was like, "You don't smoke, do you?" No. What gave it away? I was like, "What was ice cream? Is it vanilla?" Because I wanted some, but it was weed. That's before I knew about the different kinds, and I wanted to kind of educate myself because I know it does things for people.
I used to be so lost. I'd be on Facebook about, hey, let's match. I'm like, what? Who they trying? Blind moment set in. I just go like,
what
match.
color we wearing?
Match what? Like, man.
But yeah, we never got to book JeCorey though. JeCorey's funny.
Yeah, I saw a lot of his work.
I think I fucked the mic up a little bit. It's been leaning again. My bad. I be
You
touching
break, you
shit.
buy it.
It's not broke. It's just
You mess it up, you buy it.
however he fixed it.
What you done did now?
So sorry, sir.
That's why you holding it.
That's why because it was leaning. I fucked up.
Got a couple screws loose.
We're gonna take a pause break real
Right.
quick, y'all.
Okay.
So this nigga RJ can text.
No, I'm looking at the live. I'm looking at the live.
No, but
Thank you.
really.
Good now?
Oh,
I'm gonna stop touching it. I'm a fidgety person.
I can
Gotta
tell.
sit like
Thank
this. Just
So when
Talking
you,
about distracts and stuff.
So what do you guys feel about age gaps in dating? I know we forgot to talk.
age gaps, it depends.
Like, what's too big an age gap? Because I was looking, I see Drake got like a 20-year-old, 23-year-old pregnant.
Yeah, but how old is Drake though?
Drake is 37.
Right, he is past 35 now. I think it depends on, like, age is one thing, but maturity is a whole different thing too. Because you can be old as hell and still think like.
So I feel like the age gap shouldn't be old enough to drink. Like you shouldn't be 20 dating a 45-year-old.
No,
right.
that's a sugar daddy.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
I know some chicks who done married they sugar daddies though.
Sometimes
Actually,
you
it's I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it
Not
anyway.
as well.
Oh,
My
Lord.
mama was one of them chicks actually that married their sugar daddy.
Really?
So
She married
my
the
granny hooked them up. My stepdad was 33 years older than my mama.
That's too much of an
man,
age gap.
that's-
She was 18. This nigga was 40 something. But they
That's
worked.
So he's like older. Yeah. Older
And your own grandma hooked the child up with this
Hey,
old ass.
it was a different era. See, back then, women,
It was different.
the mothers wanted their daughters to be well off. So he was a truck driver. He was getting money. So yeah.
So it was more like a security reason.
Security.
Yeah.
Security.
Okay,
'Cause back then,
finances.
a lot of women did marry for security. Back
They ain't
then.
married for love
They
back
didn't marry
then.
for love for real. Some
So
did.
what you think it is now? What it
Depends
is
on
now?
the person.
Just-
Depends on their upbringing.
What, marrying for love?
Marrying for love, for security, and how old what your age.
Did you
Cut
know
off
that
is.
marrying for love is relatively new? Like that
Yes.
shit didn't start really until like the 60s, 70s type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Niggas used to always marry for business.
Yeah.
So niggas was smart.
And
Change things.
it worked out that way a little bit better, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Because when you marry for love, you get disappointed sometimes. Because people change. You might fall in love with who this person is right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're going to grow and progress and become a different person. Or life's going to hit them and things are going to happen. They're not going to always be the person you fell in love with.
Yeah.
But if you marry with a business sense of it, you know your role, she know her role, we going to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like a good example of a business relationship to me is like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Yes. That is a good business relationship. You know, she has her role, he has his role, and they make it work. You know, and yeah,
There's love there too.
I
I
think,
feel like it's
think they
You gotta
were
have-
I feel like
each
it's some
other.
love there, but it go back to her marrying that older guy for security too.
'Cause
I think
Jay-Z's like 50 something,
Yes,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
and
fuck.
Beyonce just turned 42.
yes.
I think they gotta have that discipline there, as
Yeah.
far as
That's
you
why I
know.
said maturity too
Yeah.
plays a big part because I feel like I'm like 75 on the inside. Like
Absolutely.
Yes.
You got a lot of nightgowns.
I do agree.
I have a lot of the variety
You have
of
a lot of-
pajamas because I like to be comfortable.
You got a lot of moo-moos.
That's beside the
I was
point.
finna say that.
No, I
Yes,
don't
she
have
look like she got moo-moos.
I actually don't.
What?
I actually don't. I'd rather sleep with just a big t-shirt.
That's a vibe too.
Man,
I'd rather just sleep with a big t-shirt and like my fuzzy slippers.
you gotta be comfortable.
But no. I do.
Okay.
It is this big
First
t-shirt.
stage of a moo-moo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I
You
buy
look like
it.
you wear stockings with your dresses.
No.
What?
You look like you wear stockings with your dresses.
No, they
Still
always
wear
rip my big
stockings.
calves.
See,
Can't do it.
you tried it though.
No,
do
I
got
do.
big
No, but you want
calves.
to know why? Because we live in Michigan. It's cold. I ain't trying to be cold and cute. You can still be cute and have your legs covered up. You know what I'm saying? Because I be cold. I'm anemic. I ain't finna just be cold by choice. Plus, it looks, it gives a different kind of look when you wear stockings with certain dresses or certain skirts. It looks different. It looks, just gives the look a certain kind of je ne sais quoi, depending on the look or where you're going. But yeah.
So what's the oldest? What's the oldest or youngest you would date?
The youngest? Let's see.
How old are you? We'll ask everybody at the table that actually.
20 something.
Huh?
20 something.
How old are you?
20 something.
20. You 29 or 20?
No, I ain't.
27, 28.
No, I'm not.
You one of them three.
I'm 29. You came to my birthday dinner. How do you?
Cause I said 29 first.
Yeah.
And
No, because this nigga gonna say, you ain't 30 yet? Dang, turn 30 already. I'm trying.
Listen,
Take your time.
What's
Don't
the
rush.
youngest that you would date? What's the Give me the youngest age and the oldest age.
The youngest age I'll probably date is maybe 25.
Really?
Yes. 25 is like you're in that, because even me, when I turn 25, I'm like, okay, I'm getting past, I'm half of 50 now. I gotta do shit different. That's why I said still. Maturity is.
What's the oldest you would date?
The oldest shit now, probably like 40. You can't be close to my mom's age. You can't be close to my mom's age. That ain't gonna work.
What
But
about you?
probably 40.
What about you, Star?
For me, I'm 32, so I'm not going under 30.
What?
I'm not going under 30. I'm gonna keep it there.
30s
what's-
is a different. It's just a different level.
What's
That's a
the oldest you
different
would
level.
date?
Don't say 50.
I would rather keep it in the 30s. Honestly,
You wouldn't date an older guy?
I really would prefer not to. I would rather stay in.
Star
like-
make her own money. She said, "I don't need you to pay my light bill."
I would
Mr.
rather
James."
stay in. I
Mr.
would
James.
rather keep it in the 30s and not over 39.
I feel that. What
I'm
about you,
trying to- I'm
JeCorey?
just telling you. I'm telling the
Like
truth.
seriously, that
I always
Yeah.
kept it like that though. When I was in my 20s, I said I'm in my 20s. I'm keeping it in the 20. I'm keeping where it's at.
I feel that. I used to think like that.
That's just where it's my thought pattern with that never changed.
So the moment you turn 30, you can't fuck nobody that's 29.
Hey, you better be
You better act 30 at least.
you better be moving to the next number.
Like, when your birthday? In a month and a half? Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
You got 2 months to your 30th birthday? We'll see. We'll work on it.
Meet me where I'm at.
JeCorey, how you feel about that?
Like seriously date somebody?
Yeah. Well, either or. Well, yeah. Seriously, Dave.
Yeah,
Let's keep it
seriously, because I would fuck a range of age for sure. Like,
Your mama can get it.
you know, hey,
No,
dating,
for real.
Hey.
dating. No, I probably wouldn't do less than 25, unless you showed me something different, right? Because if you're younger than 25, you got to show me like I don't know, like be on
Capacity.
something. Yeah,
How old
yeah.
are you? If you don't
30.
mind asking. That's
Yeah, I
what
just
thought.
turned 30 in October.
That's
Woo,
what I thought. That's what I thought.
30 club.
I'm glad you here because they was making me feel like a pedophile because I'm currently talking to a 25-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So
But you're 31.
You
though.
didn't say you was 35.
I was like, woo. All right. Thank God for JeCorey. Did you see me do my little?
I know what that was. What you over there celebrating? What is that?
Thought I was gonna be on How to Catch a Predator. No,
Goddamn.
but yeah.
You better
What
not
about?
be.
So what's the oldest you would date? You said you would.
Oldest that I would seriously date?
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't go past 40, because like,
I done did that.
like if I'm seriously dating you, like I'm
I
thinking
ain't
long
serious.
term, and it's like I ain't like you might die a lot early if I get too old. You know, you get too deep into the 40s, it's like
It's like, you gonna go before me for sure.
for sure.
You ain't gonna leave me here with nothing.
Damn.
It's like we gonna miss at least 10 years of good times because your
for
ass is
real,
elderly.
for
So
real.
like, let's get old together. You already there. It's not.
I 100% agree with that.
No, because my grandparents were like 7 years apart in age. They were divorced, but they still remained friends, kind of, sort of. My granddad passed last year when he was 81, and my granny is 75.
I mean,
So
story, I ain't going to another one.
I can hear you.
I know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was done.
The end of the story. That's how me and my ex gonna
no.
be. Like we still cool. That's my nigga overall.
Like it was
Oh, X.
I mean,
What?
Well, I was out of.
that
I've
ain't
been
public.
single for a
was
while.
That ain't public info. Okay, if you
It is public. I talk about it on stage.
If you cool
Yeah.
talk
I
about
didn't
it,
know that?
when you first told me, you was like, RJ, I better not hear niggas knowing about this.
Yeah. I posted about after I told my mama, it was like, yeah, anybody can know about
So
this
because
shit.
you told your mom because you didn't want her to find out somebody.
Yeah.
You really
I didn't
heard
know
here from
that.
you.
Yeah. I've been single for I don't know, a couple years now.
Like officially or like just separated?
Both. So we got our own space, right? So
Okay.
I live somewhere, she lives somewhere. So
Okay.
like, we single. We still gotta go through the paperwork and everything.
Black
but
people don't do the paperwork.
That should take a little time.
It
Black
takes
people don't do
time
the
and money.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it because I want to get married again one day. But yeah, single out here.
I didn't know that because when people tell me that they got divorced or get divorced, I don't know if I should say sorry to hear that or congratulations. What do you say?
Tell me congratulations.
You different.
Tell me
You're
congratulations.
different. You don't care.
It's case by case.
Yeah, But no,
Like, oh well.
for me, the youngest I will go is 25.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
obviously.
you already got somebody.
The oldest I will go, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You could say 60.
That was the exact number I was gonna say.
Oh really?
Cause I've slept with a 60-year-old.
Oh.
Ooh.
But that's the difference. Like,
But we wasn't dating. But she thought we was finna be dating. That's the weird thing about it. Like she thought we was finna be together. I'm like, bitch, you got 10 more good years left. I ain't. Nah. So, but the oldest I would probably date, probably 45.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of older like senior citizens that are very fit
I'm not wiping nobody's
and
ass.
young, but they can wipe their own. That's
I'm
what
not-
they take care of themselves.
RJ, if you don't start taking care of yourself,
I take great care of myself.
Do you?
Yes.
you have blind bastard.
That's all you can say.
They might have
It's-
to
it's
wipe
my
yours.
vision. My vision is bad.
Well, nigga,
They might have
that
to
ain't
wipe
the only thing
That's
you
all
can
you
say.
can say. My vision is
Bro.
bad.
What the hell?
Yeah, but they might have to end up wiping yours. You never know. Don't say that.
When the last time you been to the gym, RJ?
Yesterday.
For real? You got a routine? You go like weekly type shit?
Nigga, how you think I lost 140 pounds?
I thought that
You
shit was
said
by
you started
accident.
drinking pop.
Low key.
I thought this nigga was just on his deathbed losing weight.
No, I was working out too. I I wasn't doing it like a lot, but I was working out too.
He thought you was
Yeah.
dying. He thought you was losing weight because you was dying. That's fucked
Anytime
up.
comedians ask me about RJ, I'm like, yeah, that nigga sick, bro. Y'all should check on him.
No, you know what's funny? I didn't even realize how much weight I lost till niggas start hugging me, telling me they love me and shit. Like I went there Baker's on Monday. You know what I'm saying? In Detroit.
Yeah.
And Fago was at the end of the show, the nigga was like, I love you, man, and gave me a hug. I was like, nigga, this is too much male bonding. What is this about?
Cause, bro, like,
Everybody thought I was dying.
He said, I love you, RJ. I love you.
Go see it again.
you got the eye, your foot was fucked up, then you just losing hella weight. It's like,
They didn't know what to think. They didn't because you didn't say nothing.
you gotta post gym pictures or something, my nigga.
No, I
So
need to
you-
see. You gotta FaceTime me when you. What do you do when you going? Did you just treadmill it? What you do? Elliptical? What you be doing?
I do treadmill, elliptical, and I lift weights still.
Okay. How much you be lifting?
Because I lost a lot of muscle tone. I lost a lot of like.
That's
my
another
strength.
reason niggas thought you was dying.
Yeah.
Cause you lost weight with no
But
muscle.
you know, but you know
We're
what
not
it was
gaining
though?
nothing.
I didn't eat no meat for 3 months, no protein for 3 months. That's what killed my muscle tone.
yeah, that'll do it. That's wild.
That's why I was.
Was that on purpose?
I just lost my appetite for meat for a long time.
Was you getting protein in any other source?
No, all I was eating was blueberries and strawberries and watermelon.
This nigga was dying. I knew I wasn't tripping.
No, that was all I wanted to eat.
Because you need
Yeah.
protein to survive.
Yeah,
nigga.
and that's
why you look sickly.
That's why a lot of vegans be looking sickly. I
You
figured
let
that
it go
out.
for
Not,
sure.
not all vegans look sick.
I didn't say all. I said a lot of.
A lot of. Like if they don't, like you gotta find a proper.
You
protein.
gotta feel like lentils and shit like that.
You gotta
Yeah.
find different sources of protein, different
Yeah.
sources of like fiber, because the things that
Like Michael Jackson was a vegan. He looked sickly as fuck.
he was sick anyway.
Nigga also did like legal heroin. Or something.
Oh my God.
That's how he died.
Yeah.
You know who is a vegan?
Who?
Usher. He look good.
Okay, let's change the
Oh,
subject.
yeah.
Okay, let's
He look
don't
good.
get
He
me
got,
started.
he got enough money to do
I
a
knew
lot
that
of
was
shit.
coming.
Well, because that's also a factor as well, like your
Yeah.
health and your well-being.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, that shit costs money. You
It
can't
does.
you can't just go like because everything that you can find has meat in it, you know,
Yeah.
or some type of dairy type shit.
Right.
Especially around this motherfucker.
Yes. Everything processed and
spicy.
gentrified.
Well, the gentrification that's more downtown.
Yeah.
They ain't hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna hit the north side.
Oh, well, I know they wasn't they supposed to like build a was that a grocery store right there on the north side? Never did nothing with it.
You talking about the one on what was that, Pearson and Clio?
Yeah,
that one.
Yep.
Yeah, it was one there for like a summer, then that bitch closed.
Really?
Because they painted it what
the old Kroger
yellow and
yeah.
No, wait, not there. It was like right beside Mr. Allen's.
Oh, that's coming still.
That's
it's
still
like
coming.
a
I'm like, what's going on?
It's like a different type of grocery store. It's like one of them ones where
I said, did they start and stop?
I don't know.
Like it's like a Caribbean type thing.
Okay.
It's like one of them ones where I think like people can.
It's community co-op.
Yeah, community co-op. So like people can work there in order to get groceries and shit like that.
Oh.
You can invest in it.
Oh, okay. Didn't know.
That sounds resourceful.
So before we get to our focus of the interview, which is JeCorey, I do got to talk about what I said I was going to talk about.
What's that?
So I was on. I don't know if anybody's seen this. The Diddy video game, supposedly.
Not coming home.
The Diddy not coming home video game. If you ain't seen that,
take that.
check it out. That shit is funny. It's supposedly made by 50 Cent. I'm pretty sure it's just like a fan made game that he paid somebody to make. But in there you can molest cheek meals. You can. That's the dude. That's his name. His name is Cheek Mills.
So aggressively.
It's Cheek Mills, Super Bowl usher, Baby Bieber, and then you click on Jay-Z and it be like, yeah, I'm choosing that. The Diddy voice be like, yeah, I'm choosing that date over that $500K any day.
That's your Diddy voice.
That was my Diddy voice.
Look, I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this. Leave Usher.
Yeah, they definitely gonna keep bringing his name.
Look,
Usher's a part
Oh, where Mr. Bentley at?
Diddy hit that. Diddy hit that.
Mr. Bentley didn't.
Diddy hit Usher.
You talking about Bentley?
Farnsworth Bentley didn't make the cut for the video game. Where he been
That
at?
nigga not famous enough.
He not
right
famous.
now.
Yeah, we know
I mean,
him.
like
Mace
Usher,
got an interview. Where Mace been at?
We know who
Mace
Mace-
has a whole podcast.
Yeah.
He's
Did he
actually
probably
doing
feel like
well.
it wasn't good? He wasn't good.
We know Farnsworth Bentley for carrying an umbrella.
And he wore a lot of the nice suits and stuff. He was always, I liked his style. I'm like, who is he supposed to be for real? He rapped a little bit. He rapped in one of Kanye's
He was always
songs.
holding like umbrellas for Diddy.
He was like the assistant basically.
Yeah.
But they were saying that was his girlfriend.
Probably was.
But I thought he was a handsome guy. He dressed real nice and stuff. That's who I'm waiting. I'm not for sure if he's under some sort of contract where he can't.
I'm sure he's
or
under NDA. Yeah.
Shoot, Cassie was too at one point, wasn't she? She said
I
something.
think so.
Got paid $30 million.
I thought. Well, you talking about like for the lawsuit stuff?
She was under NDA. She couldn't talk about nothing that ever happened. But she said something that broke off.
Hers
Yeah,
probably
he hurried up and paid
Hers
her
probably
off.
expired.
Yeah. As soon as the expiration date hit, she probably was like, okay, you know what? Look, you know what I'm saying? Because she still has a following now. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know where Farnsworth Bentley at. I'm pretty sure he's going to get bought up somehow in this lawsuit.
No, he not. You the only person think about that nigga.
Well, I'm just saying.
You the only.
I'm interested to know.
That nigga died in 2004.
No, he
Okay.
didn't.
Niggas is not gonna talk about him over Usher. I'm just gonna let you know this.
I don't give a damn. I want to look. Farnsworth Bentley, if you see this,
Diddy-
if you able to say something, I want to hear
She
your
in
side.
denial. Did he touch Usher? Did he touch Usher button in Miami?
What? His buttons.
Did he touch Usher button in Miami?
Did you see it?
I know it happened.
Were you there?
He ain't the only one get away scot free.
Were you there?
He ain't the only one get away
But
scot
were
free.
you there?
Listen.
No.
But other people done brought up Usher being at the parties though.
Yeah, industry parties. I would go
You saw
too.
when
I would leave
that one
them.
video where
Like
he was talking about.
I would go, but I'm
Aaron Hall when he was like when he did Vlad TV, he was talking about how he used to be fucking girls in front of Diddy and Usher and them. He like, yeah, Usher seen my dick, Diddy seen my dick. He said, I just pull out and fuck in front of him. If
That's
you in that if you in that room with them and you ain't like, all right, I gotta go.
Because Usher
You-
was like, I saw things that grown women was doing that a child should not have seen. He said that out of his own mouth.
And you don't think that's strange? So like if just saying, if JeCorey and Star get the fucking, you think I'm just gonna sit right here?
Yep.
I'm just no. I'm like, well, it was a nice podcast, y'all.
RJ is freaky enough to sit through that
He's a
shit.
very, you're freaking
I am
man.
not.
He's a very freaking man.
I am not. I'm getting the fuck up out of
freaking
here.
man.
RJ gonna be low key be like, damn, y'all just gonna do that in front of me just right now? Like, you can't wait. I mean,
no, that's how you would be because you nosy. I would get the fuck up out of here.
I know where babies come from. I know how babies
God.
are made. I don't need to watch this shit. I give folks their privacy. I mean, listen. That's it. I ain't finna watch.
That's freaking, man.
Tell me about it later. I'll just have my
You
ear
remember
to
that the interview where Kevin Hart was he had an interview or something. He was talking and he was saying something. Well, he was talking to P Diddy and P Diddy was just like he grabbed the microphone. He was just like, yeah, well, me and Usher, we used to wrestle over the cereal, the cornflakes. And he was like, pause. He paused.
That's why Skinbone said that in his video. They keep
bringing that video up. They keep bringing that
He was like, Usher, you remember we used to wrestle over the cornflakes? That was real?
Yes.
Yeah.
But mind you, Usher
exactly.
was like 15. Diddy was like 19, 20.
You think that after everything that's coming out about Diddy, you think that mattered? After everything
it was like I think it was more so like a brother type thing. But like
you just want that to be what it is.
Do you notice that Usher really don't really associate? He really don't bring nothing up for. He really don't talk about it. Like when it was on Martha,
most niggas don't talk about the nigga that molested them.
When they were on Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg's show, Usher was on this side, Diddy was on this side.
That's how
Diddy
most
was like, Usher, how you been? How you been?
You know what?
Talk to you. Usher was like, how much did he avoided that shit completely.
You proving my point right now. That's
saying.
that's how niggas act towards motherfuckers who done did something to them. That's trauma.
I also heard that Usher might be bi. You know, if you Google it, it's a thing.
Well, what are you doing?
Scratching my leg. Hey,
that shit was loud.
I'm scratching the chair too.
Okay, I'm about to say.
I'm like, why your skin ain't that damn ashy?
No, I'm scratching the chair too.
Well, I thought you was falling apart.
I thought he was moving something over there, like messing with one of the knobs. Or something.
But yeah, that I low key would play that game though, just because I'm curious to see.
Play what game?
Game.
Damn! I'm about to say
that's the premise.
Yes.
We done switched topics. I'm like,
we're still talking about Diddy.
Yeah. But if that was real, I low key would probably play it just because I'm curious to see the makeup of it, just so I can.
You think he going to jail?
So what y'all think about the P Diddy security guard? He said it was like a mansion party. P Diddy and Meek Mill, they went off into a room and he had his phone. He recorded. He didn't video record. He audio record. But here's the thing: it's just like, how can you really say that it's really the audio if it wasn't video? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He was just saying that he heard some things, and then
the video of the nigga screaming.
Them niggas was wearing matching outfits.
That's what they saying, but a lot of people saying no. That was an audio from a different show. That's from a show. That's what allegedly.
They was wearing couples outfits. That's the biggest sign that we fucking They was dressing alike for a while.
Now, did you see the video where he called him daddy when he was in a pool?
Mm-mm.
He called him daddy.
He called me daddy when he was in the
daddy?
pool?
Yeah, he was like, man, you've been working so hard, daddy.
Oh, I'm going
him
home.
daddy. What you call him daddy?
Yeah, see, he called Fabulous daddy in one video. I like it when you like this, daddy.
Like he said, scraping and scrambling for shit. Scraping and scrambling for what? What is he about?
But
they was uncomfortable.
Back in the day, back, like in the Harlem Nights type of days, back then in the 20s, guys used to call each other cat daddy.
No, that's not the same thing.
I know it ain't, but I'm thinking is he trying to take it and turn it into something else?
He also might just like boys, and so he might be comfortable calling niggas daddies.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Niggas be bi.
Well, how do you feel about when dudes be like, "Oh, my baby," and then talking about another guy? Is that different too?
I never was. I'm too old for that phase.
I get it, but I'm not a part of it.
That's my dog.
That was the generation behind me.
That's my baby.
Or what if when they say that's my man's?
That's different.
My man's. That's different. Okay.
Yeah, because that is a man. That is just like that's another way of saying that's my boy.
That's not a term of endearment.
Right. Not saying that it is, but just wanted to see what y'all thought.
Like that's my
is a term of
girl.
endearment.
That ain't my girl. You know what I'm saying?
This blind bastard.
Shut up. Don't talk about that. Ain't public information, nigga.
I heard that. You can't whisper, right? Black folks swear they can whisper.
Somebody said,
T is nosy. Get in trouble in class.
What they say? What they say in the comments?
Okay, it said T is nosy. Usher got PTS Diddy.
Yeah.
Who said that? Was it Brandon?
No, it was not. It was Sonny.
Sonny who? Sonny?
Bankroll Sonny.
Yes.
Sonny can kiss my grits. That's what Sonny can do.
I'ma use that. He said he got PTS Diddy.
Oh my God, PTS City. I never heard.
Sonny can
that
kiss my
one.
grits. That's what he can do.
Well, you heard what she said, Sonny.
He kissed my
Chill out.
grits and
Said-
leave me alone.
Erica Mack Roberts, she said, I think it's just their culture of greetings. What's up, Playboy, my baby?
Nah, don't call me your baby.
The my baby part, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've heard guys say it and it don't sound off to me. But some things,
You call a nigga daddy though.
Yeah,
that's
you call
a little different.
To me personally, I'm not homophobic at all.
Yeah.
But I get uncomfortable when other men tell me they love me that ain't family.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't feel that way.
I be like, likewise, bro. And any nigga that done told me they love me and watching this, they know I be like, likewise, bro, or some shit like that. It feel weird.
I tell all my homies I love them.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Like,
Niggas be
I
dying.
I love you, bro. You know,
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah, I always say if I
Niggas
tell
be
you I
dying,
love you,
bro.
or if I hug you a little,
I
if I
mean-
hug you a little bit tighter and longer every time I see you, that's just cause you never know when you gonna get the chance to do it the next time. That's just someone taught me that, and it sticks with me now. So if I tell you I love you, say it back. I'm talking to you.
Well, you're a woman, so he's comfortable telling you.
No, he's no.
No, you don't say I love
He
you.
don't say I love you. Period.
You need therapy, my nigga.
Yeah.
I've been to therapy. I was much worse before therapy.
She
Well,
go
it
back.
ain't help.
Season
Said
2.
it ain't
You
help.
need some more sessions. Your insurance ran out or something.
No, I just got. So I was trying to fuck my therapist. She looked just like Tia Mari. And if
I am gonna throw this pillow at you.
I'm finna give her name out. If you don't believe me,
Don't give her name.
No, she
Okay.
does
Don't
look like
give her
what
name.
she
She
does.
don't. She don't. I showed her.
She
to
is.
her.
She's really pretty.
she
I
look-
don't know
Don't
why
give
you
her
stopped
name.
going.
Huh? Because I started trying to shoot my shot at her.
Well, that's inappropriate.
Very.
I started using my pain. I was inviting her to the comedy shows and shit.
They said, Erica Mack Roberts, she said, Lil Wayne called Baby his daddy and kisses him and never said a word.
Stunning like my daddy. But look,
That shit was weird,
whole
too, then.
relationship
That was weird
thing,
too.
He said,
That
that's
was-
my daddy.
stunning like my
Niggas
daddy.
is not blood.
Yeah.
Not blood.
Nah,
Not even your stepdaddy.
Baby had got on the radio one year and was just like, that's my son and I love him.
Yeah, they got a weird ass relationship.
He did.
Well, they had
My
one.
son.
Yeah.
Are they back cool?
That's my
Who, Diddy
son.
and Wayne?
No, Wayne
Baby.
and Baby.
I mean, that's what I meant to say. I don't know. I never heard anything about.
After the lawsuit, I think they kind of got coolish.
Cool. They got courted. They
got
became
courted,
courted.
yeah.
Because I mean, they might still see each other because industry type shit. But
I don't know.
I don't know. No one's has ever touched on that since then. But I think would like to think that they're cordial now. It seems like it.
I don't keep up with the shit.
Me neither. Because everybody else beefing now. I ain't got to worry about them because they going to be doing that for years to come.
So y'all think? So before we move on, JeCorey, y'all think Diddy going to jail or he out the country?
Nigga out the country.
He out the country because he would have probably got arrested by now. If he's somewhere out the country, they can't touch him there for real. But
Yeah,
I don't
he
know.
probably is out of the country.
What
but
would
I
the
keep
charges
hearing he's
be
still
exactly,
in
though?
the country and that they caught him before he tried to go. Like, you know, he had his houses raided and everything.
But he was already out.
I mean, at
He
this
was already
point,
gone.
he didn't do R. Kelly like with everybody of age, but he getting as many accusations as R. Kelly got, and you know how that ended.
Yeah, R. Kelly was broke though.
I
He
don't know
couldn't
how
read.
the hog tied.
I don't even understand how he wrote all them songs and couldn't read.
Nigga was just
He
singing.
was just
He
singing.
was
to the
just
radio.
singing.
I was always
Someone
wondering what was
wrote
his
them
process.
down for him. So
Okay, 'cause
all
I
his
always
money went to paying
wonder.
somebody to write that shit down for
But I
him.
was like, what was his process with recording this shit that
I mean, Jay-Z
made
don't.
sense word for word, but he was stupid?
Jay-Z and Lil Wayne don't write.
I don't write my jokes,
yeah,
so
okay.
I
Lil Wayne
understand.
is all freestyle.
Yeah.
Then he got to memorize what he just said. But you know, his
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
process is. I
Yeah.
watched him explain it. It's something so different that not everybody could do. But R. Kelly different. He could read. It was
He said, my mind's telling me no.
Yeah, nigga
his
dropped.
mind told him yes too. He acted on his intrusive
Lying.
thoughts.
Nigga gave all the hints. He let us know who he was early.
Yeah, like now,
Yeah.
listening to Diddy songs, I feel like, and I was gonna do a skit about this, but I might not now. Listening to Diddy songs, I feel like the same way. And listening to Diddy and R. Kelly songs, I feel like a detective now. Like I just be listening for clues.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to R. Kelly's song "Vibe," he just be naming chicks like. Sheila's got it.
Oh, yeah,
Little Aaliyah's got it.
Yo.
And your
Oh,
heart
my
just
God.
stopped for a minute, like, oh.
And that was before
Yeah.
they even met, probably. I think.
That was a confession right there, because she was like 15 at the time, 13.
Yeah, she
Wasn't a
still
confession. He was just
underage.
out there with it. Like, wasn't they
He was
married?
saying, like, I see you got it.
And then with Diddy, and I Need a Girl. He was like, you was more than my girl. We was like brothers. Every night we would play fight undercover. It's like, huh?
That was a
They was doing
questionable
sex.
one.
Under the
Yeah, because why would you want her
Guess
to be like
who
your
was in
brother?
that? Guess who was on that song?
Shut up!
Oh, my bad.
Shut
All
up!
right,
Shut
all
up!
right.
That's my jam. I ain't gonna lie to you though. When he played that, when I was in Vegas, I was like, I need a girl.
Yeah, because why would he want his girl to be like his brother?
Cause that's a bond. Like you
First
have,
off-
like,
but
me-
play fight
You is not
undercovers?
these niggas defense attorney.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
got.
not. I'm
but his
not. I'm
next-
just saying. I've seen a bond between a man and his brother. That's like.
But you don't describe that shit to fucking know. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
I've never had sex and it was like, man, that was kind of like.
Damn, you the bro now.
Not even like that.
If you just got done fucking and somebody was like, that shit remind me of my brother, you'd be like,
That's supposed to remind you. of your
you'd be
brother.
like, nigga.
It's supposed to remind you of your
He
brother.
said
It's a
something.
bond.
He said something about playing fight under the covers.
It's about bond. It's about the bond, the respect you have for that person.
Nah.
What's the song?
It's
I
other
Need
it's,
a Girl. I
it's
think
other
that was
bonds.
Part one.
Was that part one?
Part one.
He could have said sister at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Keep the gender.
At least
But then he fucking his sister now. So what?
I'd rather incest than fuck my brother.
That's still
That's still incest. They right. That's still
That's
incest.
gay
But
incest.
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all stupid.
probably worse.
Yeah. Either way, it's bad.
Smells worse.
Nah, shit, this nigga's stupid.
He came out of nowhere. Smells worse. Where you been at?
But yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah. Enough of Puff Daddy. You know what I'm saying? We pray for the brother. We gonna move on. Yeah, Sean. That's Sean at this
My
point.
mom's
That's-
called me Sean. What y'all call me? The D, the I. That was a
got
hit
a
back
question,
then.
yeah.
Huh?
So, where are all the white people that did the same stuff that taught these folks how to do it?
I knew he was gonna ask some controversial
Yeah.
shit.
Dan Schneider
George be trying to
now.
get us shut down every week.
Shut down so we can talk about the black people. The white
So-
people just walk away.
So the thing is, the white people would get cooked too, but we just talk about it differently. Like when with Diddy, it's like he's polarizing in our community, so we see who's talking about him. When the white people get shut down, it's in their community, so they're talking about that
Something
shit.
we don't see it
But I'm
is.
saying, where's the soft, dear white guy that taught him all these things? Like,
Oh shit,
take that.
nigga ain't get caught.
He taught him.
He ain't get caught. That's the name of the game. You can do it, like, but if you get caught, that's when you cooked. Ain't nobody accusing whoever, what,
Don't mention
Rockefeller?
my name, type shit. But
You know, shit. Once them niggas come down, maybe if they ever do, niggas gotta get the accusations though.
It's got to be more than Weinstein and Epstein.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm sure
It's just
it is.
like
Of course it is. It's just.
Yeah.
it's just you gotta call them
See,
out. That's where
the white people smart enough to pay niggas off thoroughly. Like you get your booty hole tore out, but you get a paycheck after that too. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
month, every week.
Exactly.
It keep coming.
I don't know how any of this shit works. It's all speculation.
Like the whole Hugh
I'm just
Hefner
assuming.
thing.
I'm just assuming.
Like
you
the
know.
whole Hugh Hefner thing. No one really.
Yeah, he got cooked later in years. Cause that nigga was a terrible person too. Most of these niggas are terrible. It's kind of crazy. Why are the terrible niggas so talented?
It's a mental thing.
You want to see some of the?
I know, it's all good.
Some of the comments.
What they saying? What they saying in the comments, Star?
We just got 8 so far. Hold on.
Epstein.
Yeah, somebody just wrote that. Somebody said pause.
Pause for what?
I'm not sure what they was referring to. 'Cause, you
There's
know,
a lot
we
of
kinda
possible,
just been-
a lot of plausible dialect that
let me
dialogue
scroll
just
back
went
up a little
down.
bit. Let me go.
Star, you're reading just as bad as mine. See?
No. I had to find the comment.
Oh, no.
I had to find the comment. Don't do
Wait.
that. Don't do that. He
Why are you talking
It
about
said
that?
Uncle Von, whoever this is. It said, bro, they said R. Kelly was in the studio fucking on kids while recording at the same time. Yes.
That's talent though. Like you,
Yes.
That's,
What?
That's. I'm just saying. You know, like I'm playing.
You
was-
can't say nothing about
It
that.
wasn't
I'm
a good
playing.
bit.
I'm playing.
Uncle,
Risk
it said,
Taker Chief said he must can't see. How is he texting
Who?
that close? Risk Taker Chief.
Yeah, I have bad vision. Thank you for pointing that out. You going to hell. You going to hell. I hope your dog get hit by a car. I don't know if this nigga even got a dog. Y'all talking about? I don't know this nigga for real.
Stuff.
I mean, niggas can see the eye though, bro. You can't get mad at niggas for pointing out.
They can't see the eye on camera.
Bro, fuck out of here, man. Every time you post a picture, I be like, God damn, RJ.
Man,
You guys are wearing glasses, bro.
this nigga.
Yes. I'm trying not to, but I can't help it.
That's because she your friend. She don't say nothing about it. She just let you out here
I don't have to.
with the Ray Charles.
I don't have to say anything. It's a fact. He knows that. I don't have to point it out. You're a jerk.
He gonna say, nigga.
It's not. I'm not blazing. I'm not even roasting. I'm just saying, like, niggas can see the eye, dog. That's all he was saying. It's like, he probably worried about you. Like, is nigga okay on camera?
What eye is he looking at? What eye is he using?
Crazy times, guys.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
Remember this?
So I
I hated that.
All right, so that was the All Purpose Podcast. We gonna say goodbye now.
Is that how you looked up?
So you taking your ball and going home?
I did that shit once.
You was like the kid that would take your ball.
Y'all ain't about to.
Right.
Y'all ain't about to kick me out the game with my ball. Y'all got me fucked up.
Y'all not finna just keep my own ball, and I bought the ball here.
Said.
I'm finna go.
So I'm leaving. My house is.
Man.
43 comments.
Damn it,
Huh?
hell.
I got like 43 comments.
You want to read them?
That's a lot of reading.
No.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Y'all keep going.
A little toasty.
We do need. Hey, we do need.
Woo!
Hey,
You got insurance?
what's your dramatic ass? You don't cuss?
We do need to
I
hire.
try not to.
We do need to hire a motherfucker to read the comments though. Like
I
that's.
try not to.
He trying to say that
I
I
don't like
him.
I don't like these profanity.
Nah, I'm talking about like, cause that's just on my page.
It's
This
not
43
ladylike.
comments on Flint After Dark too.
I'm a
So
lad.
Such a
so
fucking
I got
lady.
a question, and I'm gonna
What's
probably
the name? They
have
say
to
I'm a
tussle
lad.
with
Hold up,
some
hold
of
up, hold
y'all.
up. What you say?
This is from Uncle Vaughn. So I got a question, and I'm gonna probably have to tussle with some of y'all.
Uncle Vaughn, what
But-
you say?
He said, I'm gonna have to tussle with some of y'all, but remember when he took Chris Brown on a trip getaway, from the Heat after he put his hands on Rihanna. I don't remember that.
I didn't know about that. See,
I don't
Oh,
remember
so
that.
I didn't know that he took him on a trip. I thought they just
Did
was
he
out somewhere.
I don't remember that.
at this point, if you going anywhere with Diddy, you probably getting fucked. Like that's a guarantee.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Some niggas probably was like, nah, I ain't playing that shit.
Oh, for real.
Like, at least one nigga had to be like, bro, what the fuck is you on?
I mean, you know how
Wait, who
50.
I'm
50.
going?
The only nigga I about to say, the only nigga I know that was 50 Cent. He been
50.
saying that for like 10 years.
That nigga said he tried to take him on a
He tried to
shopping
take me
trip.
shopping, yeah.
He's like, nigga, he take bitches shopping.
So we can meet up at the mall and go. We going
Yeah,
shopping
yeah, I
together.
pay
but
for
you ain't
it.
taking me.
I pay for it.
he said you got the wrong one. He wasn't falling for
50
that.
Cent always been like a aggressive person.
But
like,
he
you
really
don't wanna-
like.
You don't want to mess with 50, man. You can't even ask him for advice because he gonna want that back.
Nah, he don't play. He stay on them though. He is not letting him off the radar. No time soon.
I wonder what kind of beef they got. Well, I guess we'll figure out on the next
I
episode
don't
of
know.
Dragon
Like,
Ball Z.
did you ever see the shit that he did when Ja Rule tried to tour? He bought all the concert tickets.
Yeah, that's where I get
Like-
my petty from. Like 50 Cent is my favorite rapper.
Petty.
He is the king of petty. Like,
Petty Freddy.
Ja Rule.
Because they was on Groupon for like $40.
They were. I seen that. I'm like, I
Bro.
should probably. I was just. Oh.
You gonna go see
said
Ja Rule?
that's
Nostalgia.
You gonna go? What's my motherfucking name?
If
Ain't nothing wrong with Ja Rule, okay?
he
Shit.
did a tour with the right people, it'd be a hit.
It would be a hit because
But
that's
Ja Rule by himself
shit.
is crazy.
We grew up on Ja Rule and Murder Inc. We grew
Yeah.
up on
He
that.
ain't gonna,
But-
he ain't gonna never let him do no.
Not
show.
by himself.
Yeah,
though.
not by himself,
Hell
yeah.
No.
He-
He needs something to carry him.
He a nice addition.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go see it, but
I was him, but a nice.
That's the nigga that they let perform while everybody going to use the bathroom
I
and buy
knew you
drinks
were
and
gonna say
shit.
that. I knew you were gonna.
Like,
say
here comes
that.
Ja Rule. All right, bet. Let me go top off my drink.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew
For
that.
real.
I knew that. But yeah, shoot, the song he did with Bobby Brown back in the day, that was my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Thug
Yes,
Love, yeah.
that's my shit. I ain't gonna lie. But
He can't even perform that no more because Mike Brown can't sing no more.
Bobby Brown can do a little bit.
He cannot. Who you talking to? That's one of my favorite
Dude,
entertainers.
favorite, I know.
I go to his concerts. Nigga, he just scream in the microphone. He scream in the microphone and be tired.
Mr. Telephone Man. I'm
Yeah.
like, did that hurt?
Yeah, that's all he do.
Painful.
He don't do the dances no more. He just stump one foot.
He be like-
Mr. Telephone Man. That's all he do. And I'll be right there for it because that's my favorite singer.
He still tries to keep up because the New Edition has been on tour or whatever. He still can keep up a little bit, but you notice some parts he got an exit stage left because
that nigga
there.
stopped.
He got to come back in.
That nigga stops. He is in horrible shape.
I think he'd be, they all get older, but that Ronnie DeVoe ain't missed a step.
Oh, not at all.
He needs to spend some time with Ronnie DeVoe so he can figure out how he keep going all these years.
I just want to know when y'all gonna interview JeCorey Hawkins.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, we do keep getting off topic.
Y'all niggas got the tism.
All right. So like we are here, like I said, for the purpose of this interview, for the purpose of this episode, we are here to interview JeCorey Hawkins.
Yes.
Insert clap.
Hello.
Y'all, how you gonna say insert clap and y'all niggas ain't clap? Okay.
I thought he had like a button.
So
You gotta check with niggas.
tell me, man, what made you get into comedy?
I was always interested in it, just being in college. I like to make niggas laugh. I always did the hosting and things in college. And then after I graduated, one of my friends, Kay, she throws, y'all know Kay, right?
Yeah, Kay, she used to have booty, now she don't. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You said that's crazy.
Moving on.
Crazy.
But she came to, I had a roast for my birthday party, and she came to it. She said I was funny. And then I asked her to get on one of her shows. It just happened to be the day before my birthday. And so I jumped on. Also, I seen somebody not do well at a show. And I was like, fuck it, anybody can do it. Because I thought niggas had to be hilarious to get on stage. So I'm like, I wasn't going to try it. But after I seen somebody like kind of bomb, I was like, oh shit, niggas it's all skill levels on there.
Yeah. I will say you are one of the few, because I remember when you started, you are one of the few niggas I've seen who was funny when you started.
Oh shit, thank you.
And that's a compliment because the only niggas that get remarks like that is like Dave Chappelle. That's the only other comedian I could think of that they say because I remember they said Chris Rock wasn't that funny when he started, and other comedians.
He wasn't.
You came in the game funny. Like
I
remember when you came to the comedy competition in Novi that I won. I had to throw it out there that I won. But
What?
you came in there. He came to support me, and they found out he was a comedian. They let this nigga get on, and he was actually funny. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I was so happy that he broke the rules.
Oh my God.
He got disqualified because because it was you couldn't say nigga, and he said it like 3 times.
So look, part of it though, I think I had once to get a drink when they was giving the rules,
Yeah.
so I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't
And so I
hear
got
it.
on stage, I said nigga this, nigga that, and they called me off. But that shit changed how I started doing comedy though. So I use nigga less
Me
on
too.
stage now just because of that moment. I think about it. Shit was crazy.
So what word do you use in place of? Because that's what we use to express.
Right.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Oh,
So you
I
don't
know,
have
but
to
people
curse
have
and use
words that
fillers.
they use to replace that word. So do you have a word that replaced that? You just
Not necessarily. I probably just say it differently.
Yeah.
If I'm not gonna use nigga like as that I don't know, call it a comma. Like I just rephrase how I would have said it. I can't even think of a joke. Most of my jokes don't like use a cuss word or say nigga or something like that.
Yeah, I try to avoid. I know it's ain't about me. I try to avoid saying nigga because I have a large white audience.
yeah.
And one of two things is gonna happen when you start saying nigga in front of them. You're gonna make them uncomfortable, and they're not gonna know if they can laugh or not, or they're gonna be feeling like they can say it like nigga that was funny after the show. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have any new shows coming up? And if so, tell us about it.
Yeah.
You spoke about it briefly, but
Yeah, I got an open mic tomorrow actually at Soggy Bottom,
When
7:30.
promote it.
Okay.
Make sure
What
y'all
you
pop
say?
out.
Yeah,
It's free. It's
It's
free.
a free show.
It's free. It's
yeah.
free
Free
$99.
show, free open mic.
free-
Comedians
how
coming
much
from
is
all
RJ?
over.
okay.
Huh? It's
How much
free
is it?
$99.
Good time.
Everybody that pop out like shots on me, shots of H2O on me. We gonna make it happen.
Can I get a Shirley Temple?
Fuck no. I ain't buying you no juice.
You don't drink?
She don't drink. No.
You're such a pure soul.
What did you call it?
What, the wet ass? Listen, that's gonna be a good show.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Yeah, it's an open mic, so it's gonna be a range of talent.
I
right?
know, that's
So
why
is it just comedians or is it like
Just comedians.
Can I bring my?
Okay,
I can't bring my
sing.
guitar.
Fuck no, unless you're doing jokes, unless you're hitting the mic
you
ball.
play the guitar.
Yes, I play the guitar.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
You should see the fucking
guitar.
guitar.
Stop talking about my vision, nigga.
Do you know who's gonna be there? Can you tell us who might?
Ain't
It's
nobody.
an open mic. It's an open
Yeah,
mic.
I know, but
So-
because open mic have regular people that come in.
So
It's
this
the first one.
It's the first one. So I know some of the people around the area hit me up to tell me I was gonna come. RJ, I don't know if he performing, but he'd be there.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh yes,
gonna
RJ.
perform?
yeah, I got some new shit to work out.
Cheese Sticks told me he was coming out.
Okay.
Veronica Douglas might come out. Jay Harris might. Marv.
Okay.
So there's a few of them, in the area.
And there's some familiar.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be some random white motherfuckers that y'all ain't never heard of.
Hey, some of them random white motherfuckers is funny as hell.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a range. Some people gonna suck. Some people gonna be good. Some people gonna be working on new shit, old shit. It's gonna be a good time.
I'm excited.
So yeah, so that's gonna be that's our only open mic in the
Hey,
area.
you know what you should do? Do the Kool-Aid and make you a tip jar. You never got to meet Kool-Aid.
No, I didn't meet Cool. I came in right after he passed.
Yeah, rest in peace to big homie. Get you a tip jar. You know what I'm saying? So you even though it's open mic, you still want to be, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be
make some
wasting your
gas money for
time.
the
At least make some gas money.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can pay had him vote for the funniest nigga tonight and pay him or something. You know what I'm saying?
And
Y'all
then get
split
the tip
it.
jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna grow. It's the first time, so we're gonna see how it's gonna go.
So is this weekly?
I'm hoping to do it monthly. Yeah,
You on monthly? Just
yeah.
once a month?
Yeah, once because I'm in my mind. I don't want to.
It is a lot of pressure doing a weekly show.
Weekly shows because you got to bring, make sure you bring comedians every week. I just feel like it'd be a little bit easier to gain traction, promo.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I don't want to because open mics like y'all don't go to open mics. Y'all don't know what them shits look like.
Yeah.
A weekly open mic unless it's curated properly, that shit gonna tear it'll tear down quickly. 'Cause
Yes.
It's gonna be a bunch of like I said, from funny to unfunny people, and sometimes there's a bunch of unfunny niggas that's just coming consistently.
That should have turned to starters real fast.
I got a question.
And so,
only JeCorey get that shade.
yeah, I don't got time for it. So in my mind, like weekly, we don't have any comedy. Like Flint, not really a comedy area.
Yeah.
And so I figure I can get a good, following. If it's
Yeah, I
monthly.
feel like I feel like there's a nice handful of comedians in the city that can help put it on the map.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
but that's the thing though. With Flint not being a comedy area, niggas don't really support each other for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they not on the show or getting paid for the show, they not gonna share his shit.
Yeah.
It's very different in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like they keep going because they fuck with each other and they, you know what I'm saying, they
Yeah.
hit each other mics. It's really different here.
But I will say that I've been in a blessed opportunity. Like people show me love. I don't know what it is, like, cause I've heard it. It's like it's a weird world to be in. But people show me a lot of love in Flint, Detroit, and so I don't know what the sport's gonna be like there.
Niggas hate on you. They just don't do it in your face.
Oh well, shit. Look,
I'll tell you, niggas hate on you.
that's cool.
Hey,
Look,
you
if
gotta
it
let 'em
ain't directed, it's
It
like
ain't respected.
not
I don't got nothing to talk about.
Right.
So until the day niggas is hating on me in my face, it's like I'm chilling. It's all love for everybody. So I'm hoping that it's a good time though. And
Because
so
JeCorey, I would not.
Believe it
Because
will
JeCorey
be.
will make a joke about you. He's gonna make you cry.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You never come out in public. You never come back outside ever
yeah.
again.
I don't
like,
give a
you
fuck
can't.
about people.
You can't fuck with a funny ass comedian or a funny ass person
Yeah.
because
Because they keep going. Like,
Yeah.
they
and
don't
it's
have
gonna be real,
no,
actual jokes.
Yeah, it's just more ammo at that point.
Right,
Right,
exactly.
right.
And
So,
I would
yeah.
just be like, you
Yeah.
shouldn't have. Why you mess with that man?
It's
Look
just
what
like when you
did.
did a show, you did it. Well, this was last year, right? You did it. Did the show. Was it Misdiagnosed?
Yeah, Marilyn.
Homegirl.
Yeah, yeah.
Marilyn.
She put on a show. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Marilyn.
And you were on the lineup of the
Yeah, yeah.
show. And
Nah, fuck Marilyn. She
it
got to
was
get
a-
back on stage. We don't give her no shout outs.
gotta-
Well,
I'm going
I
to.
love Marilyn.
Till she start back
She
doing
has
comedy.
bad anxiety.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah,
she
I got bad
she gotta
anxiety.
take care of her. She
You
gotta
got
take care of
what?
her. We all gotta take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We all
You don't want
have
niggas talking about your idol,
different
talking about her
health.
fucking.
But I still get on stage with this one eye though.
You do, but you
You
know
need
your
help
situation
getting on
could be a little
fucking
different.
stage with that
Your
one.
situation could
I
be a little
still get on
different
stage.
though. Your
He said,
situation
when
could
he
be a little
said
different
that.
though.
He was
But
looking at the wall.
I remember it was a lady in the audience. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? She was trying to overtalk you, be funny, and Marilyn had your back. She stood
Yeah.
up. She said, "We ain't going for that."
Oh
That-
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit happens a lot.
Yeah.
The second time I ever went on
Oh, yeah.
stage was so it was a comedian named Josh Adams. He was doing he had a room out in Detroit, but the second time I ever went on stage, I got heckled by some random drunk nigga in the audience. And then the third time I went on stage, I got thank you. I got heckled by a drunk woman in the audience. So that shit just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always that bad.
But you just know how to handle it.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, Bankroll Sonny, what you say that is wild too? What I say?
Hold on, I gotta tell my daughter good night, y'all.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, I'm doing the podcast, but good night, and I love you.
Oh, shout out to good fathers.
I know.
Aww.
Black fatherhood.
Daddy, see you tomorrow, okay?
She's so cute.
Or I'll call you when I leave if you're still up. It's a headphones. I'll tell you about it later.
Wait a minute, hold on.
She said, why you have that on your hand?
Daddy, love you. You got something? Look, hang up this phone now.
Tell her to say hello to everybody.
You want to say hello? Say hi to people. Say hi.
Look at her.
George, we got any comments?
She's cute.
Thank you. That's my little homie.
6,000 people.
She is adorable.
Any recent ones? You ain't got to go too far, man.
Nothing outside of what already happened.
Do you ever use like any of your family members in your act at all? I know some people.
Right.
Yeah,
Me?
yeah, absolutely. Like, if you there,
Especially with little kids be doing some stupid shit.
yeah. So overall, my material is very much just like I try to, pull it from shit that's happening in life. I talk about my dad though, because he's a wild man.
Oh yeah.
If you in the crowd, I might talk about you depending on how I'm feeling on that day.
Oh, I'm not coming tomorrow then.
Look, it really takes eye contact, and then I'm like, nah, I decide in the moment. But I talk about my daughter a lot. That's where a lot of my shit comes from, just because like I father every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to work on getting more and more vulnerable with the material.
How do you feel that since becoming a father, how do you feel that has impacted like your jokes and stuff though?
Well, the comedy and parenthood started around the exact same time.
I was gonna say that
and so they kind of grew. They've been growing together, and
Took
so
experiences and
yeah. So they're like the first time I did comedy, October 26th. I think that same night we ended up having to go to the hospital because my child's mom, she was dehydrated, and so because we had a rough pregnancy, but. That shit's always just been connected. And so there is no comedy, I guess, without the parenthood aspect being in there. Okay. So it just kind of changes, I guess, on the perspective, probably, if anything, of how I view the world, how I view some of the jokes, where certain things come from.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool space, though, man. I talk about her a lot. One day she's going to get older, I'm hoping, and see these jokes and have her own opinion about, the things I said.
Why did you tell them that?
She's going to want to come to a show.
Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah, that's gonna be cool one day when she's a little bit older.
That shit is not fun. I remember my stepkids was in the crowd when I did the stepkids joke. That was a long ride home.
Oh, I know it was. They were tore you up.
I was talking about their little sister, no, I can't say the joke. Actually, I can't say the joke. I was like, I got a 7-year-old fat child with diabetes. I was talking about her. Yeah, it was an awkward ride home. I was like, damn. So
yeah. So before people see my jokes about them, like I like to show them. I like to kind of get the green light. So I got a lot of jokes about my ex, but I always show her before it hits anywhere home.
I don't do that.
I do them on Detroit because she ain't gonna see. Nobody in Detroit knows us. But then
That's different.
But
talk about her somewhere else.
I'm recording.
I had a crowd full of my family and my ex family, and I was like, yeah. So my ex, she only took 7-minute showers. You know what I'm saying? So. But I'm a little less courteous than you. I will say that.
Was she trying to conserve water or something?
Nah, whatever. She was trying to
with
conserve
the water
time.
bill.
You was fucking her for that's you heard
you was yourself.
You was in that bitch like, God damn, this is a commercial break and she out and you was like, that's some fresh pussy for me to eat. You nasty bastard. Talking about her shower habits and you was fucking her after.
You have to reflect on yourself.
Crazy.
Next subject.
Crazy, man.
Is anything ever like off limits? Because he don't care. But someone who actually cares about.
Nah, I wouldn't say
or
anything.
Maybe considers to care about.
If I find it funny and I think of a joke, it's not off limits. I don't know. I talk about anything.
That's the thing you don't get is JeCorey is just as dirty and raunchy as me.
I know that.
He's just more upscale with it. But he say,
I know that.
yes.
Yeah, I got off the wall shit for sure. Like I talk about my dad and how like he was a hoe like throughout most of his life. Like I'm my dad's last outside kid. And so the rest were with his wife. And so like that's an area that I've been diving into because it's just like, I don't know. It's my life.
Because a lot of people can relate to that though.
Yeah, so I don't know. Nothing's really off limits. If I think about it and I'm like, this is funny, I try it out. I've done some abortion jokes and it's like those depending on how you angle it, it's a good joke.
Yeah, because some of that is sensitive and it can offend
Now,
people.
were there some
Nothing. Shit. My dad is very honest about his life, so it's not like I don't do too much far fetchedness of it. So it's like I'm just really making observations about the shit that's happened. It's like,
and that's the thing that people don't understand about comedians. We are truth tellers. We don't just tell the truth about people around us. We tell our own truth. Like I tell personal shit, like my mom doing drugs. I talk about being a side baby. You know what I'm saying? Like how awkward that is. Like,
I was side baby. Yeah, I used to go over my dad.
You know how hard it is to be the child of the family reunion that don't know nobody.
No, so that's how I be feeling. But the crazy thing is, I used to go over my dad's house, like with like his wife and his kids. Like I used to go over there and stay the night. And thinking back, like that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like you had me just on the fly,
Right, and then you over here with the family.
and I'm cool with the mom.
Yeah.
Like he's no longer married to her, but like me and her have a great relationship. It's like, damn, it's kind of like a stepmom, but
and
it's
you
like
were born with a stepmom.
Yeah, born with a stepmom. It's like
An unwilling, unknowing stepmom.
Yeah, crazy
and
thing
she
is-
just said, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, my dad, like, and he doesn't lie. Also, like, he's a very honest person. So, like, she knew some of the shit he was on, and so I talk about that. I talk about, I don't know, dating. I don't know, anything is really anything can get touched.
Has anybody ever like come to you like, "Hey, that joke kind of offended me that you said about me"?
Nah, not like
You
that.
you must have like
Fuck
open-minded
this nigga.
people in your family
That's
or
happened to me.
around you that's like not sensitive to certain shit.
Yeah, overall, like some of like I'm pretty sure as I get deeper into like my parent jokes about my mom, dad, that I might hit a few sensitive topics, but my mom, she has a very good understanding of who I am. She knows that I say crazy shit all the
She knows what place
time.
it comes from.
Yeah, so it's like she understands it, and my dad is like, he know what he did. It's like, nigga,
We all know it. I'm here.
yeah, it's
I'm
like,
right here. We all know what he did.
And so yeah, it's never out of, it's never from a hateful place. It's just like genuine. Like, man, this shit is kind of funny to me.
Because you can really, a lot of people can relate to that. It's just
Yeah.
you just take I think comedians take their pain and turn it into
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and then turn it in because like I said, people can relate to it. You kind of have to learn how to laugh at yourself.
Yeah,
Because that was your fault. You ain't the reason why you a
Laugh
side
at your
baby.
pain.
You didn't
Yeah.
ask to be no side baby.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But a lot of people are the product of affairs.
Yeah, plenty of side babies. It's,
So,
it's a good clan of us.
So it's like, damn, but you know what? It's funny because look, I'm gonna see why it's funny, and then
Yeah, it's all good.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think I've offended anybody. I've definitely talked. No, I did a private show one time, and I did 2 shows for a fucking housewarming. And somebody in the crowd was the only black dude in the crowd. He got offended by, I don't know what I said, but he started yelling during my set so much to the point where I just had to focus my set surely on him until he left. So I had to like walk that nigga out almost.
so you roasting them.
Yeah. I don't even know if the jokes was good, but it's like I had a microphone. So nigga, I'm louder.
Nothing new.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a cool time though, man.
So if there's like any up and coming comedians that you see that's trying to do their thing, what kind of advice would you give them getting into the comedy world?
I don't know, do it in real life. That's really anything you say is going to all come down to like doing that shit, getting on stage. Because you can talk about writing every day, but if you write every day, you're not on stage. That shit don't really matter. That shit don't matter at all. But I say make sure your jokes come from like an honest place. Be like, don't just try to like think of what's funny. Like talk about what's funny to you type shit. I feel like I see a lot of comedians. They'll try to think of something that's funny. If that makes sense. Like I'm trying to be funny. It's like, and that shit just seems weird. Seems a little awkward. So I don't know. Be natural. Be you. Except you got a bomb. You're gonna do well. You got to go with the flow of the shit until you get better. Focus on the funny. At the end of the day.
Now, is there any places that you would love to tour that you hadn't done any shows?
Shit, anywhere outside of Michigan. Yeah.
Outside of Michigan.
Yeah, that's because I ain't traveled yet. I did a open mic at the Toledo Funny Bone, but outside of that, I ain't did no comedy. So in August, I'll actually be in LA for a Burbank Comedy Festival, and so that'll be a cool opportunity.
What is that you said?
The Burbank Comedy Festival is in August. And so I won a competition at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, and so they send you out there, and so that'd be my first time, performing comedy in that type of area. So that's cool. But I'm really open to all the shit. I want to, of course, make the shit like a full-time thing and travel and see all the world and doing comedy. So that's the goal.
You won a comedy contest.
Yeah.
How many contestants?
It was a lot. It was my bad.
Yeah, it's a decent amount. So they
I was
had
vouching for him.
It's like 3 rounds it's 3 rounds. I think in the first round they might have had it's like 10 people per show. 2 people go ahead per like show type shit. Then the second round, it's like 5 people go ahead. So it's like, I don't know, like 20 people in the second round technically, 2 different shows, 5 people go ahead, and then the last round is final 10. And so yeah, it was a cool time though, definitely.
So how did they determine? Is like crowd
The
participation?
crowd.
So
Like,
the
you
first,
like this one, make
so
noise?
the first 2 is a judge vote and a crowd vote. So they give the crowd like a slip, to vote for who you want to go forward, and then the judges vote, and then the third one is just strictly judge. Because if you have crowd vote in the last one, it's like all you gotta do is invite a lot of niggas and you go win.
Yeah.
It don't really matter who the funniest in that moment. So yeah, but no, that's the cool. I had that was my 3rd time doing it, and so I was definitely looking forward to winning this time around.
Ooh, cool story about a comedy competition. My dad beat
This ain't about him. I'm
D.L.
just playing.
Hughley in a comedy competition in like the 90s. But RJ was like, D.L. Hughley, he ain't even funny. That's why he won.
I didn't say that. I
Yes,
didn't.
you did.
I did not say D.L. Hughley not funny. Don't quote me on
I'm
live
kidding.
saying that shit.
I'm kidding. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool because I ain't no comedian, obviously. But I had to get my humor from somewhere. Shut up, fool. 'Cause and my granny told me this like a month ago, and it's a picture of him with D.L. Hughley. My dad was like, it was like in a dad cap. He had long hair like me, so imagine dad cap, a hair hanging out the back, and a ponytail, t-shirt and jeans, sneakers.
Yeah.
He had like D.L. Hughley had like a full 3-piece suit on, looking like Steve Harvey. So I'm just like, he won wearing that. He was like, my granny was like, yeah. He was just was just being himself. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if D.L. Hughley was even out doing comedy then for him to beat him
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, shit.
I'm just
Anybody
like-
anybody can have a good night, man.
yeah.
It really don't. I don't know. Competitions are all subjective too.
Yeah.
So it's like if you got people in the
And
crowd
sometimes, oh my bad.
if you got people that's feeling your shit in the crowd, as opposed to, I don't know, everybody doesn't like D.L. Hughley, but everybody don't like Kevin Hart. So it's,
Yeah.
Sometimes it just don't be your crowd. Like, you'll find, especially like when you start touring and traveling, you'll find some cities you do better in.
Yeah.
Like Atlanta. I don't do that great in Atlanta.
Really?
Atlanta is a physical so I had to start it. I did okay in Atlanta, and I thought I was gonna kill, but I realized that's more of a physical comedy circuit. So I had to start adding more physical jokes to my set. So I got specific jokes I do in Atlanta. Like I can't just do anything in Atlanta like I do other places. So like I do in New York or somewhere else.
It's like more reenactments. More
Yeah, like if you think about it, most of they popular comedians is like real physical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
until you find your own crowd, I'm sure you just gotta, it's case by case.
That looks kind of cool. I wish I was there to see it. I'm just like, dang, I wonder what he was saying. And nobody, they didn't know video or nothing. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Never happened.
I don't
Because
think
he
it was.
was one of the kings of comedy. So I'm like, you be
Yeah.
one of the kings of comedy, daddy? Like, what? That's kind of cool.
So who have been some of your inspirations since you've been in the game? Like, anybody took you under their wing? Nigga. I'm not saying that. I'm serious. Like, I'm not.
Nah, yeah, I
As a
get it. I
mentor?
get it.
That's not. I'm not saying that to say me. I'm saying like for real. Like,
you
nah.
was- you
like
was
I know
looking for
Josh.
credibility?
I know. I could tell by how you move that Josh. took you under his wing.
Yeah. Josh is one of my
That's
Josh Adams.
one of mine too.
He one of my biggest inspirations in the comedy game because that nigga's just hilarious. One.
Yeah.
But every time I talk to him, it's always it's love.
Yeah.
It's like he never comes from a place of competition. He always like he'll throw me shows and shit like that. And so he's somebody that I talk to a lot. He wanted to kind of push me to start doing my own shows too.
Yeah, I know you told me.
So him, Boogie, because I'm out in Detroit a lot.
Boogie, that's my guy too.
Boogie,
Boogie's funny.
he's another good guy. He'll just chop it up. He'll pull up. Boogie will give you a great rate on the show. Like Boogie is a truly headliner.
Yeah.
Like, but that nigga throw you.
I actually told him he need to up his price because because when I was putting on the Monica concert that didn't happen last year, I was gonna have Boogie host it. And he told him, I ain't gonna say the rate he told me. I'm like, nigga, you better add some more zeros to that.
Yeah. I really feel like the Detroit comedy scene, it has a bubble that just needs to pop to like show so much of the talent that's there. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a funnel or if it's like a glass ceiling or what. But it's some niggas there like Josh, Boogie, J. Will.
Yeah.
That should be
Will's funny.
a lot bigger in my opinion. When it comes to like
Absolutely.
comedy. It's like, but like Josh had his first night at Mark Ridley's, at the beginning of this year in January. But there's other comics who are just simply not as funny that are getting their same weekend, same year type shit. And so
And when Josh hosted the show with Monique, I think that was like one of the with Monique and DL when they got into it. That was one of his first bigger shows, and I was like, man, you should be getting shows like that all the time for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with Graham when he had the radio station when he was putting on the shows here. I sent him that video of Josh. I'm like, man, you need to get him. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, I ain't gonna finish that sentence though, because
Not yet.
I don't want nobody mad at me.
Not yet, but I definitely think people like them, like niggas that should be a lot bigger.
See, Detroit is somebody gonna hate me for saying it, but I said it. I don't give a fuck. Who gonna beat my ass? Detroit is the one thing about that benefits us from being from Flint as opposed to being from Detroit is Detroit is a comedy scene. It's been a long running comedy scene, so they tend to give opportunities to those long running comics who had their time in the sunshine. You know what I mean? Like you gonna see when if a show at the Fox, you gonna see the same people: Martini Harris, Bill Hill, you know what I'm saying, Simply Chanel, and no shade to none of them. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be the first people that people think of for that show instead of some of the newer guys.
Yeah.
As opposed to being here, you know what I'm saying? We all we got, you know what I'm saying? So
well, I'm still not shit in the Flint comedy scene.
Nigga, you got 40,000 followers.
So look, that's the thing. So the Instagram following, that's completely separate. I've told you it's completely separate from stand up.
JeCorey, you think it?
Just said I took him under my wing.
That's my fucking Stacy. Fucking Stacy. Good set, bro.
But
that's my nigga.
I was trying to tell you this when we talked about that before. You think it's different? You think it's a separate wing? You can use that 40K followers, because if you call any comedy club in the Midwest and say I got 40K followers, they will book you for a decent rate.
I get that, but I haven't been using it like that. So when I say it's different, I'm saying that the following on Instagram, like let's say if I post a stand-up clip right now, it's not going to get any type of traction, like
That's
as
true.
opposed to when I post my dad content. And so like as I'm building that, for sure, like the following will be there where people will actually support live events. So that's just going to take a little time. But also, I'm trying to get like a solid 30 before I put myself out there in spaces. I can do 30 for sure. I can do more than 30, but like, can I go on any stage and be like, this is a 30 that's going to kill? Not yet. And so that's my main focus before I really be like, put myself out there. Like, this is going to grow, but I'm not trying to throw myself like, I can pull up to your fucking club right now. And then I'm like, it's an okay 30.
It's hard to, in this day and age, in this woke era, it's hard to have this woke era, it's hard to have a solid 30 anyway that you can just prepare for a comedy club, because you get there now, you got to read the room and see who in there, because people get more offended these days. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't prepare a set no more. Like, I prepare my set at the venue, because I look around the crowd like, okay, this is some white people in here. They might not like that joke. Some old people in, you know what I'm saying? So you end up having to pick apart your shit. You know
I definitely cater my shit. Like if I got like a white crowd as opposed to a black crowd, those like are different jokes overall. Just because like different references, different things. I can talk about crack a lot more in the black room as opposed to a white room, because niggas
you gotta talk about meth and cocaine.
Niggas didn't grow up with crackheads, right? But like y'all probably seen crackheads growing up.
I seen one on the way in here.
Right, y'all. We know about them.
I'm not joking.
And so it's definitely different, but so that just like doubles into my mind. It's like I need like truly like a solid hour of material to say that I have like a 30-minute set, at least, as far as like building out the funny. Because that's my main thing. I want to be hilarious in every room. I know it ain't gonna happen, right? Some people are, but like everybody's not gonna fuck with me, right? I know that, but I want to be able to like, walk on stage. It's like I'd be on stage with like Josh and I have an okay set, and then I see that nigga do hilarious.
That's how I used to. That's how I. You might not know this. That's how I used to. I challenge myself to get better.
Yeah.
I would book Josh and go up behind him on purpose to see if I can get a stronger laugh as he did.
Yeah,
and that helped.
Yeah, so it definitely helps like being around strong comedians, but there'll be moments where I'll be in the room, I'll be like, damn, like my shit was probably like a 6 out of 7. This nigga came and hit a home run. And it's like, it's not that I want to be like him, but it's like I can be funny like him still. It's like I could have had that same reaction in the room. It was just something in my material, my delivery that needs to grow to be able to garner that reaction. And so that's, focus on the funny. That's really what I'm trying to do right now.
Definitely.
Cool little vibe.
Yeah. So and I always ask people this because I'm always interested in like who they. One, of course, you already told us who your inspirations were or are. If you could put a comedy show together,
Yeah.
any comedian dead or alive from whatever era,
Oh shit.
who would you?
Give us your Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore for my
We
top four.
We stealing from Shannon Sharp. Give us your Mount Rushmore.
My top four.
You say 5.
Top
Yeah.
5. That's still
They
crazy.
have an honorable mention, you know.
So let's see. For me, I gotta put Dave Chappelle.
I knew it. I can tell who you like by your style of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Rock on there, ain't he?
Chris. I grew up on Chris
I
Rock,
see.
but also, this is where it kind of gets a little tricky because Patrice O'Neal,
I can see that too.
that nigga is like a different level of hilarious. Like I don't know if y'all ever watched any old Patrice O'Neal. His passing is so sad. Let's see, shit, because I like the names I'm mentioning. I don't know if I'm about to throw them on there yet. So we got Kevin Hart, of course, Bernie Mac, Richard Pryor.
Black man.
Those type of people. It's hard to create a list.
Yeah. Okay.
So Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, who the fuck I just say? Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal. Yep.
Bernie Mac and
Bernie Mac got to go in
You
there.
said Richard Pryor.
I thought you was gonna say one name. Yeah.
One name, Eddie.
Nope.
Oh.
Not him.
Who?
Not him. Cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
Cat not on my. He not on my Mount Rushmore.
He not on mine either.
But
He's not on
it's not a knock against him. But
It's just-
you know,
it's not my cup of tea. Just like
Yeah.
you said, everybody not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't really fuck with Cat's comedy. Like Cat is funny to me, but he's not. He don't inspire me the same
Yeah.
way. I
His first 2 specials.
Yeah.
Them first 2 specials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
What you think about all of the controversy around everything he's been coming forward with? Like,
I don't know.
the
I feel like
comedy
looking
stuff?
at Cat Williams, if you like take a step back, it's not that surprising. I don't know.
Okay.
He's never been the one to like say the nice thing. He gonna say what he think.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know if everything he says is true, but I know he believes everything he says. Like I don't think he's making up anything. Like everything he's saying, he's like, this shit is my truth because of whatever information I have. So I don't know. It's a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And he at the point too where he don't need nobody. So it's like
Yeah.
he put his own tours together, shoot his own special. So it's like
Yeah.
he can say what he wants
He
to.
can't worry about offending people because
Yeah, like his crowd, he has a crowd. Like Cat Williams has a following that when he put on the show, even if it's not a great show, niggas is gonna show up because it's like, oh shit, it's Cat.
Yeah, Cat certain comedians are famous to the point where they don't have to be funny no more. Like a couple of weeks ago, I think I told y'all about this. JeCorey Hawkins was talking about how Dave Chappelle be bombing. You know what I'm saying? He'd show up to a show and they put him on and he be bombing. Dave is popular to the point now where we don't give a fuck. I'll pay $200 just to come see the show and be in the presence of Dave Chappelle and maybe get to take a picture with this nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Dave
saying?
Chappelle, one of them guys.
Yeah.
But also like he's so okay with bombing that even when he's bombing, he's just working on material. He's just kind of sitting in that shit.
Yeah.
That's something I'm working on too. Because sometimes if my joke's not flying, I'm real good at hitting a pivot and being like, well, fuck this joke. But
See, even after 13 years, I'm not there yet. Like, if I bomb, I feel like Rocky after he lost to Mr. T. You know what I'm saying? Like it defeats me for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, shit, I bombed. In my opinion, I did a show at Punchline like last month.
Oh, Punchline is an easy bomb.
But
yeah.
So like usually on Tuesday nights, those are my nights. Like that's where I do a lot of my open mic times because it's like 3-4 mics you can hit in Detroit area. But they switched up how they do their Tuesdays. So I was technically the headliner for the evening, and nigga, I just didn't do that great, right? And I was like, what the fuck was going on? It was like the jokes was there, but they just wasn't flying. So I just had to really take a moment of growth because I seen I don't know, Mike Bonner. I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He went up. He killed. I think. Yeah. So I'm thinking the right Mike. Yeah. Because it's 2 mics in the Detroit area. It's a lot
Mike
of
Larry, Mike Bonner. Yeah.
Mike Larry, Mike Jeter. That's
Mike Jeter. Yeah.
But Mike Bonner, he went up. He killed. A couple other niggas went up. They did okay, but I just didn't do as well as I wanted to, and so it definitely sat with me until I went back on stage for sure. Because I need to shake that shit off. It's kind of like a bad game. It's like, Kobe had off nights too. That's kind of how I think about it.
Yeah.
other things can discourage you.
Condoms don't work 100% of the time. You know what I mean? So how can we?
I would not know.
I don't either. I don't
It's
either.
crazy.
For the different reason why he wouldn't.
What you mean?
So look, no, I was in a long-term relationship, so I got used to, not used to condoms.
Oh, I just be going raw with
And
random.
that's what I
be
was
going
trying
raw
to
with
say.
random bitches.
Not
It's-
randoms. It's like if I'm going raw, so I can find you on Facebook at least, bitch. Like, it's like if you get.
Oh yeah.
I always know. I need to know your fucking show me the Carfax. Like,
Yeah.
it's like because if something pop off, it's like I know where to find you type shit.
Oh no, I do my investigation. Now I do my investigation. I'm a thorough researcher. Like I'll be like, okay, this nigga liked her picture. He loving all these photos. She fucking him. Nah, he be giving bitches STDs.
He's more nosy than I am. He actually go and like look through shit.
I do.
But yeah,
That saved me. I'm not gonna tell that story on live. That's
Yeah.
that. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm
He did that 4 times already.
He always say though, I ain't gonna say. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it.
Cause I don't got no filter. Me being nosy, cause I Facebook stalk every chick I talk to for a minute, like look through all her pictures.
Oh, you stalking a new one?
And
You stalking a new one that you talking to now?
I did that a long time ago. I did that a long time ago.
He still does some stuff.
Shut up. She probably watching this. So a few years ago, and for everybody watching, for all the males watching, if you don't look, even if you homophobic, hip yourself in gay terminology. Hip yourself in gay terminology. Like you need to at least watch a season of RuPaul's Drag Race or something so you know the terminology. Cause
Look at George.
Cause I told him the story. So
it's hot as fuck.
this tranny slid in my DMs a few years ago. I said something funny on Facebook. It got like 300-400 likes or something. And I'm not gonna say he or she, I don't want to offend nobody. They slid in my DMs and we flirted back and forth for like 20 minutes. And I was like, huh.
Yeah, this nigga know a lot about sports, man.
You know a lot about sports.
Yeah. Said, damn, you got a lot of comments about the game tonight, huh?
No.
Let me investigate this
So
bitch a little more.
I went through the pictures. I was like, okay. And I know it's a lot of makeup, okay? I'm like, dang, she wear a lot of makeup. Then I went back to like 2010 and I started seeing pictures of a dude. I said, damn, it probably her brother who died or something. Kept going back. I said, nah, this a nigga, bro. So
damn, I might be gay.
I said, this a goddamn man. So, so I just let him know that wasn't my thing, you know what I'm saying? And he was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? He didn't expose me and no shit like that. Well, he couldn't expose me because I didn't know. But I realized he gave me a hint. He was like, I'm in transition right now. And my dumb ass was like, yeah, I'm going through some things currently myself. And if you don't know what transition is,
yeah.
y'all know what that is, right? When they becoming the girl or becoming the boy or whatever.
They're becoming the opposite of what they are.
Yeah.
They going through with the surgery.
I didn't know that. I was just like, yeah, I'm having a tough.
He thought that she meant
Don't say
I'm
she.
having a rough time right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they might
trying
be a
to-
she now.
Yeah.
They might be a she now.
Yeah,
I don't know this person.
That would be the proper pronoun because if it's a guy transitioning into a woman, that's
Yeah. You got
they live their life as a woman.
did the
so
big
it
chop
would be
and
she.
got the hormones. You get,
Yeah, transitioning. That's
This
what
nigga about
that-
to he about to
He
get
over there
pissed
finna
off.
pass out. He over there turning pale and stuff. He over there sweat.
Got that GMO pussy.
But that's my one. Ever since then, I know all the gay terminology, just so I'm hip on it.
Or
you know?
if he don't know, he'll call me and ask me. Because I watch RuPaul's Drag Race, so he be calling me asking me stuff.
Yeah, like never mind. I ain't gonna
go
tell.
ahead.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Like nah,
You gonna tell in like 10 minutes.
Right.
I'm not.
I'm tell it. Okay,
No,
see what's what happened.
I'm not. Like so.
We had an hour and 30 minutes now, y'all.
Huh?
Now you ready to go.
He ready to cut the shit off, guys.
You're messing with too many booty holes.
Who is y'all?
I'm not messing with any
I ain't
booty
messing with
holes,
no
sir.
booty holes.
None.
With nothing.
Vagina.
But yeah.
What we doing?
So you gave us your Mount Rushmore comedy, man. What's next for you?
What's next? I don't know. Really, my main goal is just keep getting funnier. I have a level of funny. I want to make one of my comedy goals is to make a nigga get up screaming and like run out the room funny. Like that's when I do that, I feel like I hit a certain
Or when
limit.
black folks they get up and they run across the room.
Yeah, man. White people they do like a little clap applause break, and so I've had those. Those are kind of easy to come by now.
Yeah.
But making a nigga get up out of his seat, running because he think it's so funny, that's a moment, and so that's what I want to do. So I don't know. That's what's next overall. But in real life, I'm starting to put together some shows. So I'm trying to get more comedy in Flint.
You gonna do any movies?
Movies, I don't know. Maybe down the line. That's how niggas get big. I feel like that's one of the ways to like really expand your career.
I could see him in the movie. I could see JeCorey.
Yeah, sure.
Like a heavy supporting character that just come in, say something stupid, and like you know how those supporting characters who they're memorable. They might not have had a long scene, but their presence was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I wonder who that is.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Hart in 40-year-old version.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or Michael Blackson in Next Friday.
Yeah.
Kinda.
No, that was a moment for sure. Like as far as the movie go, but yeah, so I can see myself acting one day for sure. It's not like anything I'm preparing for right now. I'm just really focused on comedy. So I have the open mic coming up. I'm in touch with a couple other venues around the area to start try to host like showcases. And so yeah, because I got to get on stage more. That's overall. It's like I don't get on stage like probably like once a week type shit right now.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to find more avenues to get on stage. And so. You know, the showcases would be one way.
I'm supposed to be working on one with Colonial Lanes, too.
Okay.
What?
Bowling alley.
You gonna be doing? I know. So you gonna be over there where they do the karaoke at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
they have good chicken wings. I'll be there.
No, yeah, I've definitely seen a couple of. I don't know, Mike Ball. That's another.
I never saw like you know the shows be held there for the comedy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever
So-
done that.
What, Colonial Lanes?
Well, yeah, that's
They've-
my
they've
first.
never-
They
never
used to
done
do, Kara Karasi used to do them a few years ago. Like,
Okay.
Oh, I know who that
You
is.
might say I need
Okay.
to bring that back.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Y'all probably don't know Mike Ball. He's a white guy in the comedy area. He does
I know.
comedy. He's a producer, but he does hella shows like at bowling alleys, any random white bar in a random white city you'll never heard of. He be selling out shows, and so it's like he's another inspiration as like show producer because his calendar is booked for the year.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of January, he knows exactly where he's performing. Like he puts together his own. He's an entrepreneur in the comedy game. That's kind of different. So that's another one that I get like tidbits from as far as like show running.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I will say earlier when you mentioned how y'all prepare for y'all shows, we did just do a charity event for my friend Ashley. Shout out to Ashley K and Kai. RJ was one of the comedians, and you kind of just jumped on stage. You know, we needed another performer, and RJ's like, "Well, JeCorey can do it." I'm just like, JeCorey just said, "I'm just here. You know, I want to come," and then he actually got on stage. So I kind of
JeCorey was down for it.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he wasn't scheduled to perform like you were. That's what I'm saying. You were
Yeah,
there for. He was
I got
there.
a couple bookings off that.
Exactly. So I noticed how y'all were like reading the room because I mentioned, it's some kids here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do some clean stuff because it's more of an upscale event." But
Soon as JeCorey said that first F word, I'm like, that
he
clean
said,
shit out the
"Clean comedy
window.
out the window. Fuck that." And
Yeah.
those were his words exactly. And I'm like, it may be some children here, and I told him that on the way there, but I wasn't for sure. I know it was gonna be maybe at least one or two kids.
No, it was a couple of them in there.
It
They
was.
probably learned some words.
They probably did. So JeCorey was like, "Shit, there's kids in here. They were all running across this. Well, we made the stage because the
I meant to
speaker
talk
was
about that. They ran up on you like they was finna rob you, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then he was like, "Hey, kid, can you say shit?" I was like,
Yeah.
No,
"Oh
how they
my
just,
God."
as soon as he got on the mic, they ran up on him, just looking
Yeah,
up at him.
immediately.
The cars was going, and then JeCorey was, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, because if you know anything about kids, they don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They're
at
there
all.
to play.
They have no regard.
And they're having a good time. It's like literally like main character syndrome, but in real life. And so it's like I get it. It's like y'all here though, and it's like it's not like I can't do clean comedy. I'm just not a clean person.
Yeah.
And so I cuss, and so shit, it's gonna slip out.
They're gonna go home with some new words.
Yeah, like my daughter definitely gonna know how to cuss.
Because I'm just like, because when y'all were describing it, I'm like, I watched it in real time.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool because he kind of like bounced off of you because he was preparing like, "Oh, I'm gonna do clean comedy because it's this and this and this." But as soon as he was like, "No, JeCorey said the F word like 15, and he said, 'Nigga, I'm finna go on here and
you
cut
need
up.'"
somebody to break the
Yeah,
seal.
because that changes the room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, they laugh at that. They cool with that? Bet.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was the way the event was. It was very upscale, yes, but we was laid back and chilling. You know what I'm saying? We had on our nice outfits and was being all not professional, but like trying to be fancy and bougie. But at the end of the day, it still was us just coming together and just being unified. And I think that definitely molded everything together for as far as entertainment goes. So y'all are a great duo. I just want to say that because I'm like, as soon as he went, and I'm just like, RJ finna act stupid because JeCorey just went in there and cut up. Because he was, I'm gonna do clean. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I think everything that he thought he was gonna say, went out the window, and he went in the other pocket. It's okay. Listen, this is what I'm finna do. And I'm just like, okay.
It's all about, you you got to read the room.
I gotta have you. I gotta have you at more of my shows too. So they like that. Put your coochie on the phone joke.
That was not funny. That was not fun. That was stupid.
No,
When I introduced RJ, I said we first started off as business partners. Now we're more like friends. Now he just calls me at 1 a.m. telling me something. What you doing? I'm bored. Like I'm not asleep. Then he said,
I came in like she don't get it. I'm trying to fuck. Like I'm like yeah. Put your coochie on the phone. Let me talk to it.
I was just like, what?
Bad Boosie.
And that caught me off guard. I'm like, but it's funny because now me knowing RJ, now I know what place a lot of the things that he says, I know where it comes from now. It used to bother me. Now I don't because I'm not going to be the subject for long. He'll talk about something else in the next 20 seconds. But I know what place it comes from now. I had to learn that about his ass.
Oh yeah, no, I and that's what a lot of people have to learn about me. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't talk about people I don't love. I don't have love for. Like Big Dante, I talk about him all the time because I got love for him. Ray Tyler, I got love for him. You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
I'll talk about anybody. If I look at you and I think of something, you got a joke coming.
Well, what is it then?
Not right now, nigga.
Oh, shit. Okay, I thought
relax.
you was like
relax,
this week.
Daphne.
What you say?
So relax, Daphne.
Okay, Mr. Brown. Anyway,
I'm a sexy Mr. Brown.
Shit, Mr. Brown after Weight Watchers.
I look good. I'm okay with that.
No, he was in the camera. I look sexy.
I do look sexy.
Rubbing his head and shit. The balls. Jenny gonna come out.
It's okay that you like it.
I didn't say I did.
Little round head.
I didn't say your head shaped like a milk dud.
Wow. That's a simple one, man. That's cool.
I know. I'm not a comedian. I be having my moments. I got to chuckle at you. That's all. I did my job for the day. My good deed has been done. I go home, go to sleep.
That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. I'm just like, yeah, that's exactly what he did. Because I'm observant. I'm nosy, but I'm observant.
Observant.
And I'm just like, that's exactly what. And I watched him, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. I thought it was pretty cool.
And actually, that came from that. I learned how to do that from, because I used to be the comedian that'd fuck up the show.
Oh.
Like when I first started, I say my first 5 years, and I fuck it up in a bad way, but like I go behind clean comics, and I'm that nigga that say that.
So you changed the move.
I learned how to adapt. I learned how to adapt to who's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like what, because even if I had did clean behind him just doing dirty, like him saying fucking all of that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That would have been weird. You know what I'm saying? So, so I learned how to adapt. I had to teach myself, and that was from like a lot of comedians don't like going behind strong comedians that are funny. You know what I'm saying? They get intimidated. I get excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bet this nigga killing. I'm about to come in and mash that shit. Like it's going behind a nigga that bomb. Well, I'd be like, I'm straight, man.
Right, I don't even go no more.
If JeCorey had a bomb, I would have been like, yeah, I'm straight. I don't even need it. We don't need no more comedy.
You gotta get the crowd. Once you lose the crowd, it's hard to get it back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a race. Like a relay. Like he done, bam. So you have to start as strong as I did and finish it. So and y'all got the job done.
Right.
I thought it was great. I was laughing, like not laughing because I was supporting y'all, trying to help. I genuinely was laughing. But that was pretty cool.
Right.
I got to see it in real time. I think it's dope.
I definitely want to check out this next show you got. Which
Monday.
Will be tomorrow.
Yeah,
tomorrow. At the Soggy.
7:30. Yep.
Gotta make sure y'all come pull up.
And they have good chicken
out.
wings. So I.
Yeah, definitely pull up. It's gonna be a fun time. One of many shows coming.
Okay. Yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna be there.
You know this nigga can't see.
You can't see.
I wasn't even looking at her. What?
That's the point.
She tries.
I'm right in front of you. Like,
no, I'm looking at the camera.
I'm behind the camera.
Hey, what you want, bro? What?
All right, so we all.
Did you want to wrap it up?
Oh yeah, just say that shit.
Okay, so
I was low key in deep thought though. You know what I'm saying?
I could tell. Do y'all want to leave us with anything before we get out of here?
Right.
Follow me on Instagram, comedian JeCorey, and if you're in the area, Soggy Bottoms tomorrow.
The wet ass.
You can follow me. You can follow me on Instagram at I Write Songs though. I am also a songwriter. You can also follow me on Facebook under Star Conswayla.
She be singing,
right.
She be singing and writing and acting and writing and singing.
Right.
RJ, where can we find you?
Inside
your house.
You can find me on Facebook at RJ Lerry, Instagram at RJ Lerry Comedy, YouTube at Comedian RJ Lerry.
Cool. You can find me in St. Louis. No, I'm playing. I am on IG, TEE.CIMONE. TerreSha Moore. Facebook. Shut up, fool. On Facebook. And I also have launched my own YouTube channel. It's called The T Spot. That's TheeSpot on YouTube. You can if you search it, it actually comes up now.
Niggas is watching this like trying to spell all that shit.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Ain't nobody fucking with it. Ain't nobody fucking with it.
I got cooked on the that's by the fourth letter.
You forget one follower.
T as in me, TEE, and Spot. So come to the spot, hang with T on YouTube.
T Spot.
George.
Right on.
Where can we find you at?
You can reach me by this is Out of the Mud Media, and we are on all platforms. We just haven't released any major stuff yet. So, shout out to James Mayfield, my business partner,
Young Jeezy,
and shout out to T Sales, Terrence Sales with Flint After Dark podcast, and
Gang.
No.
Far removed from those things.
He said gang. He said gang, not gay gang.
He's never been in the gay gang.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not
okay.
associated with either.
I was making sure you knew.
He heard me say gang. That's how he knew my pops. I'm sure he said you far removed.
Hey, but yeah, appreciate you all.
Yes.
This has been another episode
You think
of
they can see
All
me?
Purpose Podcast, distributed through Out of the Mud Media and Flint After Dark.
Y'all come back now here.
You had to mess it up. Don't be
I
corny.
did not mess it up. That was a good one. Shut up.